Hi YouTube, we are back with another video. We have new event, Nations of Hockey. First event with the 90 overall players in Hockey Ultimate Team. In this video we'll go through every single card, see how much it costs to make it, with the coins, with the collectibles, what is the easiest way and quickest way to make it, also how you can get a free master item in NHL 23, and what we think about the event in general. Before we jump into the video, if you want to see me playing NHL 23 live, I'm also live on Twitch 5 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to see me playing the game or you have any questions, make sure you stop by on Twitch. Okay guys, let's not lose any time and jump into the video. Before we go into any details about the event, if you log in every day into the game and go into the store, you will be able to redeem a pack, which is absolutely free. It's 4 items, I already did it, so that's why I cannot do it again. But in 24 hours, I assume I will be able to do it again. The reason why I'm saying to guys, make sure you do it, because the first time I opened it, I didn't have anything in it, but it says, log in every day to redeem a free National Hockey daily bonus pack in stores for a chance to pull a National Hockey MSP. I have a feeling that in the end, they may give us some of the MSPs there. So, you know, it's not confirmed, but that's what the banner says. So let's make sure we actually log in and redeem the pack every day. Nations of Hockey, this is one of my favorite events, and not because like the cards are good or something, it's because you usually get international players, and for someone who is from Europe and really like when Latvians get cards in NHL, I'm really excited for this week. And let's go through every single card we get this week through all the 4 MSPs and see why I'm so excited. First of all, as you can see on the screen, there is a lot of international players like Tim Stützle, Ryan Schutter, Marco Rossi. For people like from small countries or like even Latvia, for myself, I'm really happy that Merligins is getting, it's an 83 overall card, but you know, I can buy him, I can put him as a backup, and it's just nice to have him on the team. We also have Connor McDavid 90 overall card from Team Canada. His superstar ability is not the best, but it's a 90 overall McDavid, so everyone who had his X Factor is probably happy because it's finally going up. As you can see, the skating, shooting, hands and check. There's no even point of going through all these stats because, as you can see, it's incredible. For someone who don't have his X Factor, I think it's a really good card to try. And I think, if I remember well, this morning the card was going around 350 in an auction house. Okay, now let's go through all the master items. I will go one by one, and in the same time I will try to rank them. So for me, number 4 would probably be Henri Jokiharju, if I pronounce his surname right, from Team Finland, right defenseman. He had tape to tape, he had send it, he had third eye and zone abilities thunderclap. Not really bad, but I think like a right defenseman spot is already pretty busy. Even let's say Deciders, fantasy card or Makar or all the team builders, I don't really think, and also he's quite short for a right-handed defenseman. His speed is not really good. Like is he a good card? Probably yes, but if I need to rank them, then I would probably say he's the last one in my list. Again, shooting stats are not bad. What I don't like about this card is speed and the size. I think like with the 90 speed, this guy should probably be a little bit bigger. Because he's not really big, I don't understand why EA only gave him 90 speed. And for me, speed is very important in the game. The next card would be Lucas Rachel from Team Germany. He had wheels, he had make it snappy, he had close quarters, and he had elite edges. Elite edges, close quarters, and wheels for small left-handed center, I think is really good. Every single small player with like wheels activated or even elite edges or close quarters is a really good superstar and zone abilities. He had a decent speed, again, not the best. For the 90 overall card, I was expecting the speed will go a little bit up because we have lower overall cards with a better speed skating stats, but I don't know what EA actually did in this event. Not as every player is getting a really good skating stats, but it is what it is. Okay, this would be number 3. I would be really happy to try and use this card. We will do some pack opening later on today and see maybe we can pull some of these master items or any, I don't know, any other cards to help us to make any of these master items, because this would definitely be a fun card to use. I would like to point out, if you don't have a thief activated, you only have 86 face-off stats, so with the thief it will go up. So if you think using him in a center, I would suggest you not. I would probably use him on a wing because he's too small for a centerman. But again, is it a bad card? No, but I suggest you guys use him in a wing instead of the center because of his size. Make sure you have the wheels and elite edges activated. I personally activate close quarters for every single player I can because I really find it helpful with the short side snipes as much as it can, but it's up to you guys. So let me know down in the comment sections if you had this card or you are thinking of making this card, I would really like to know, is he good? Because he looks fun card to use. Next card, and number 2 probably would be Jordan Eberle. For me, the reason why, because he had Unstoppable Force, which is really good superstar or zone ability, and he had Gold Close Quarters, one of my favorite zone or superstar abilities recently. I find it very useful whenever you really try to score short side snipes, and as we all know, this is one of the glitch goals this year, and it really is useful and help you a lot. Also, he had 92 speed, which is much better than the guys we just looked previously. His shooting stats are much better. Hands are really good. Checking is not maybe really good, but like defensive stats, shooting and skating is really good. Also, he had the Gladiator and Protector. Then Jordan Eberle is probably nasty card. Also, he has a right-handed winger, which we know there is not quite a lot of currently at the game. If you don't use Stamkos or let's say Barzal, then this would be a really good replacement for one of those cards. Okay, and the number 1 spot for me will be Christos Gudlevskis. Not only then because he's Latvian, he had a phenomenal game a few years back against the Team Canada in Olympics. I will tell you exactly why I think he is the best goalie on a paper currently in the game. First of all, he had like really good synergies, which is like the speed synergy and also the face of synergy. It really helps a lot. Like we are all used in distributor is the speed synergy, but obviously this year it changed. I just think that it's a really good goalie. He's big. His aggression is 59. I think it's the lower I saw currently in a game for such a high overall card. His rebound control is 88, which is also good. His superstar abilities, his sponge, which helps with the rebounds. His light work, also pretty decent. And butterfly effect. I'm using butterfly effect X Factor Shishtorkin. It works perfectly. I think it's really good zone ability. And we also know that this year is more effective. Glow high is 90, glow low is 92. It also helps a lot with the tip goals. Speed, not bad at all. I just really cannot wait when I will be able to make this card and try it out. I'm just happy that EA finally gives like some Latvians who are not from NHL a card. Like Christos Gudlevskis is a really good example. Also, a cool stat about Gudlevskis is that in his league, he had the 13 wins in a row just recently. I think he is the franchise record, and he had like no one ever did it before. So I'm happy that EA decided to give him a card. All or nothing. I really don't know anything about this superstar ability. I don't even think I really saw it before. Advanced range accuracy and recovery when poke checking. I will activate it. It's only 1 point, so we will see if we will see any impact. But we're 100% making this card, and I really suggest you guys, if you can, try him out as well. You choose him as your free card if you want. Okay, guys. To make the cards, because it's a 90 overall, it takes you a little bit more collectibles now than it was before. I think previously it was 22 collectibles plus 3 to make a card, then now it's 30 collectibles plus 3 to actually make a card. The reason why is because like now instead of 22 you actually have like 2, 4, 5, 5, 6. That was for the 89 overall, and now because it's a 90 they added another one for 8 Nations of Hockey collectibles. Like I'm using Gudlevskis as an example, but if you want to make any other card and you really, it's your favorite player and you know you will keep it in the lineup for a really long time, you know what I would actually suggest? And if you don't have a card, again, this is only if you are not hood rich, you don't have plenty of cards, or you're happy to spend coins for an untradeable card. If you just upgrade this card with the coins, it would cost you 290k. I think it's pretty cheap compared to the prices in the auction house. Again, if you buy the card in the auction house, you can after sell it if it doesn't work. If you upgrade this card with the coins, you are getting an untradeable card. Not maybe ideal, but if you change your mind and later on, you can at least get some of the coins back. If you do it with the collectibles, and technically you probably will not be able to use these collectibles anywhere else, you will be able to downgrade it and change it in like another exchange set for the following events. But I think the coin option is not really bad this time, to be honest. We also have some challenges as always. We have 4 challenges for Nation of Hockey. First is the Team Latvia, you only get the coins. The second one is Team Germany, you also only get the coins. The third one is Team Finland, you get 1 seasonal collectible and 1 event collectible. And then you had a Team Canada where you can get another event collectible pack. So I'm assuming you get 2 collectibles here, because that's how EA is giving you 3 collectibles to make any of the Masters 84 item. And once you're done with your challenges and you get your 3 collectibles there, you choose which master item you want from this week. Again, this is week 1. If you are not sure if you don't want any of these weeks, make sure you hold on your collectibles and wait until the next week, because there will be new 4 players. EA already leaked who they will be, so as you can see on the screen, these will be the players for next week if nothing changed, because I think EA tweeted out the wrong tweet at the beginning of the event and then they suddenly deleted it very quickly. But I think these are the 4 items we will get next week, so think about if you want any of them or you want any of these. Once you get your challenges done, you just go and complete all these objectives. I'm not a big fan that we have a timer on. I really enjoy when it was objectives just without the timer, so everyone can complete them whenever they want and there was no any rush. Now you have only 30 days to complete 670 games. It sounds awful a lot. Again, if you stack your team with all the Nations of Hockey players, like it's, I don't know, you have 2 goalies, 2 defensemen, or at least 3 guys in, I don't know, this in your forward line, then it will take you much quicker. If you only use 1 or 2 players, it will take you forever, so I don't really see how you can do it with only one or 2 cards. So the quickest way to get them done is stack your team with the lowest overall cards from this event that don't need to be masters, and go and play squad battles on a rookie and on 2 minutes. And that's the quickest way how you will get it done, and that will give you enough collectibles to upgrade one of your master items up to the 90 overall for free, for just by playing the game. So okay guys, that's pretty much about this week's event. Make sure that you check out next week's event as well, because there will be another 4 master items. Let me know down in the comment section if you are making any of this week's master items, and maybe you pull something in the packs, and what do you think about the event in general. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed, have a good one, and see you on the ice.